Up next, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Here we go. To the paint, here's measuring. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there it is for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Measuring with the rebound. DB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Shooting 2. You got this, you got this.
That free throw, no good. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. good, with time running down on the shot clock.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Kicked away. Down low, Brownlee, and he slams it one-handed.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that one misses. And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams would look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Measury. This one for 3. No good on that one. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
.143 left to play in the first quarter. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And that one, good. He's got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Defended by Measury. Measury with the rebound. Gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Pulls up on the wing. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. There's the drive. Count it. Good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
At around 44% in the early goings here. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
To the middle. Plays it up off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Shot clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. And that's good off the glass that time. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make their heads spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Six to shoot. A three ball. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
To the left side wing. Shoots the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Being a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, Brownlee, and good that time. He has 6.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Misses the layup. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To end the cold streak. And no good that time. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .146 left to play here in the half. Puts it up. Fernandez with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
From outside the arc, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Trying to get something going. That shot off. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. The jump hook. Count that one.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Just 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first one falls. Good on both. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the home team, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Brownlee offline from the top of the key.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
To the left wing. Pass to Mejri. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Five to shoot. Here's Castro. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scores in the NBA from last year's campaign. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. From the arc, a three-pointer is right on target.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Some numbers for Mejri. Last season, he played outstanding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. At 52% from the field. They're clicking. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever, and now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Kevin, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. From downtown, Fernandez with the rebound. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Brownlee. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Out left to the wing. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. For the tie. Mejri with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. There's the screen. Pocket 6. Cans it from downtown.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. Unloads from 13. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Aguilar and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Brownlee. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
The 3. The shot, no good. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the third, leading by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots and they're hitting them. The baseline jam. No good that time.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Going inside, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Takes a 3, connects from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Hit the hook shot, and the basket is good.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He knows every possession is critical now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass.
Works that one inside nicely.
Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. They set the screen. They swipe it. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Please get a big round of applause for this big squad.
6 on the shot clock. Good! Lays it right in there.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Shoots the 3, and there's the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Nice move, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And he gets it to go.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 4.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
An incredible 64% from the field in this game. Feet away. No good there. We got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Not gonna go. It's blocked.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Now it's time for our player of the game.